Grow what you eat. This is the time to begin to plant. And even if we get one more snow, which sometimes happens in North America, particularly in the Illinois region, we can still start to prepare the soil. Now, we've had a garden here over the last several years, and we've started to clear the land to prepare what we're going to grow. We've also been preparing what can be used as compost. And that is the organic material that comes from live plants. You can create healthy soil by saving your organic material that you use in the kitchen every day. Whether it's banana peels, orange peels, apple peels, even potato peels. You can use organic matter, and we're not talking about animal products. Don't use animal bones. What you want to use is plant matter, even dried leaves from plants that may have expired due to needing water, or just the regular cycle of leaves dying. But once you mix it all together, we're going to show you this, uncover this box of organic materials. And what happens is that it starts to decompose, and we've added some leaves, and you can see that there is quite a mixture of organic material. We're going to add some soil to that, stir it up, and over time it decomposes. There are even machines that help with composting, because the whole idea is that everything in nature recycles. So the earth is designed as a big recycling system. What we, the human beings, have to do is stop creating waste. Because when we create waste, that means we're not adding to the recycling system. We're not giving the materials back to the earth from which they came. Everything came from the earth. So if we have paper, well, paper comes from trees. Trees grow out of the ground. We need to recycle paper products, minerals, steel, iron. Everything comes from the earth. Stones, of course, rocks, part of the earth. So when we create things that we use, if it's made out of organic material, then we need to have a system of recycling, giving it back to the earth so that the earth can make soil out of it, because that's what the earth does. The earth decomposes everything, turns it back to the soil, and then from the soil grows all of the things we eat. Well, you know, Mufasa in The Lion King said it best when he explained to Simba the circle of life. Yes, the lions eat the antelope, but when the bodies of the lions die, of course they decompose and they become the grass, and the antelope eat the grass. So it's all one big circle of life. We all go back to the earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Well, we decompose because we're organic matter. But the best organic matter for your plants is not animal flesh or bones, because bones take a long, long, long time to decompose. What you want is the materials you get from fruits and vegetables. Now, sometimes you can use crushed eggshells, but for the most part, you want material that decomposes rapidly and turns back to soil, because you're going to take this soil and prepare it to grow what you eat. Now, this is important for those people who have no clue as to where food comes from. A lot of the food that we eat is imported, which means sometimes it needs to be artificially preserved. Preservatives are not healthy things for your body. It's always best to eat what's fresh. But when you live in a state like Illinois and you're eating watermelon in January, well, you know it didn't grow here. You know it had to have been imported. And if it's in a plastic container, well, and it's bright red, well, how long has it been sitting on that shelf with preservatives? How healthy is it? Even though it's fruit. So you have to look at what is seasonal and what grows where you live. Well, these days, everything you need to know is available on the internet. So it's not difficult to discover what grows where you live. And the important thing is for you to prepare to grow the things in the season that they grow. We're beginning springtime, and there are some plants that grow in the spring and some grow closer to the fall, and some plants you can grow inside just based on whether or not you need warm weather. So we want you to research. Now, of course, looking up what grows in Illinois. Very simple. Illinois has a favorable climate for growing a wide variety of produce, with popular choices including tomatoes, peppers, pumpkins, sweet corn, green beans, leafy greens like spinach and lettuce, fruits such as strawberries, blackberries, raspberries, blueberries, grapes, apples, peaches, and pears. All of these thrive in this region. Now, it also says for vegetables for Illinois in the warm season, summer, there's tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers, zucchini, summer squash, sweet corn, green beans, eggplant, and watermelons. Cool season, which is spring and fall, you have lettuce, spinach, kale, broccoli, cabbage, carrots, beets, turnips, and peas. And then root crops, potatoes, onions, radishes, and sweet potatoes. Now, fruits for Illinois, there are berries, strawberries, blackberries, raspberries, blueberries, currants, and gooseberries. Tree fruits such as apples, peaches, pears, cherries, and plums. And specialty native plants, pawpaws, grapes, and pumpkins. So we're told, of course, that the cool season, spring, fall, lettuce, spinach, kale, broccoli, cabbage, carrots, beets, turnips, and peas. Well, we're going to grow lettuce, spinach, kale, broccoli, cabbage, and carrots. And we're going to grow them in the space where we've been growing grass because we don't eat grass. So join us next time, and we're going to show you the process of preparing for these springtime vegetables. Grow what you eat. I'm Naima Latif. We'll see you next time.